The Red Sun, a popular creepypasta known by many. I wanted to see if I can summon this popular legend in Among Us. So I decided to summon the Red Sun. And he is now here to destroy the world of Among Us with his powerful fireballs. Can we stop him before it's too late? You're not gonna wanna miss this. Also, if you have ever seen the sun outside, make sure to leave a like down below and subscribe to the channel for more story videos. But let's get started. So the legend of the Red Sun has always been a mystery that I've been trying to solve as a kid. It is a creepypasta from Minecraft, and I wanted to check out if I could actually find the Red Sun in Among Us, which is a game that I typically play every day. My adventure started off on the airship and I completed one of my tasks, and in my opinion the airship is the best location to even spot the Red Sun, because the airship is located on Earth. As I walked around, I went to the gap room, and I noticed a fireball outside that rained down from the sky. Wasn't sure who threw the fireball, but it was pretty big. Me and a few crewmates were discussing the issue that was going on outside of the airship. We had no idea what was going on, so we all decided that it was best to stick together for the most part, to protect ourselves if anything bad happens. But I wanted to go check out outside again, so I made my way over to the top of the engine room when I saw White eliminate Tan. I let the crewmates know that White sliced Tan right in front of me, that he straight up sliced him. There was enough proof that he was the imposter because, well, I literally saw him. So he was ejected from the lobby, but as he was falling from the sky, I saw a bright red sun in the back. I never noticed a sun in Among Us. I don't think I've ever seen it before. So I found it really strange that when the imposter was ejected, the sun was outside. It usually never shines, even though there is daylight. A sabotage was called and I managed to fix it, and that whole fireball that I saw outside, I still had no answer to. And let's not even get into the sun. When I went back to the gap room and I got on the platform, I saw another fireball in the sky. And it all happened so quickly. I found a body next to the lights on the right side of the gap room, and I was starting to believe that maybe the impact of the fireball might have eliminated the crewmate. Every time a fireball passed by the airship, a crewmate was eliminated. We ejected Blue, and he was one of the imposters because we won the game. We were now in a brand new game, and I wanted to continue to investigate this issue, starting to believe now that the legend of the Red Sun was actually true. I never seen the sun outside in Among Us, let alone fireballs. It was still a very busy day on the airship. I had to do a few tasks. But when I went down the hallway in the Hall of Portrait, I saw another fireball outside. They seemed to be everywhere. Could that mean that there are more crewmates being eliminated? So I wanted to look for any bodies. I didn't see anything as I walked around the airship, but I was being followed by White and then Brown. I felt very uncomfortable and I wanted to make sure that I don't get eliminated. But outside of the cockpit, I saw a bright red light, and that's when I saw a giant sun that was glowing. It was getting very hot inside of the cockpit, and the other crewmate that was with me seemed to be in disbelief as well. But then it just disappeared out of thin air. A body was reported and there was 2 crewmates that were eliminated. Must have happened when the fireballs were going past the airship. Nobody was ejected, but I wanted to complete my task since I didn't really know what to do. Then the imposter eliminated me, which gave me the opportunity to leave the airship and take a look outside. So I began to follow the bright red light, and that's when I saw a giant red sun cover my entire screen, and it seemed to be heading towards the airship. As this was happening, my game began to glitch and I just disconnected. We were now in a brand new game, but I wanted to see what was going on outside. There was a giant red sun going towards the airship, but there seemed to be nothing. Everything was just normal. The least I could do was just do my task. The rest of the game played as followed, but when there was an ejection screen, the sun appeared to be getting closer to us. Okay, what is happening outside? Gray's body was then reported, which gave us the ejection screen once again. and the sun was just getting closer to the airship. I seemed to be the only one that knew what was going on, but when it was a last and final meeting, I was kicked out of the lobby. and there was a special message on the screen. You will all burn. I entered another game, and this time I was the imposter. And you already know what the role of the imposter is. I need to eliminate the crewmates and win the game. Unfortunately, it was very hard to see, and I was the only imposter in the game. This is going to be a very difficult game to win. I went towards the front of the airship because the screen was just getting red. There seemed to be something outside, and when I got close to the window, I was able to see the giant sun. But it wasn't no ordinary sun. It was the red sun. The red sun had an evil smile and was glowing very bright. I ran out of there as fast as possible, and I wanted to look for a place to hide. But I also need to win the game. How do I get out of here? I eliminated a crewmate, which was white, and his body was reported. And well, the crewmates ended up ejecting me. But as I was falling from the sky, the red sun shot a fireball at my crewmate, which made me explode. What? We entered a new game, and I knew that something was wrong with me. I just got hit by a giant red fireball, but I seemed to be perfectly fine. I went towards a gap room and I saw fireballs raining from the sky, and the other crewmates seemed to be aware of this. It was the end of the crewmate world. There's no way that we're gonna make it out. I went towards the front of the airship, and the red sun was coming towards us. This time he was raining fireballs on the airship and causing a mass destruction, which completely wiped us out. As you can see, with the mystery of the red sun, there will always be destruction included. So if you ever see him in your game, make sure you run away fast and escape. Let this be a lesson. And if you enjoyed this video, make sure to like and subscribe and check out these other stories.